Alright everybody, welcome back to another turn of Operation Outer Space. This will be turn 10 for the Germans. That's January of 1941. I haven't actually watched the American turn. I think there's no housekeeping to address, but we're just going to jump straight into it. We will start with the tech as always. We'll be rolling for Advanced Subs, LRA, Heavy Armor, all at 8, and Improved Construction at 7. Improved construction rolls a 6, which is a miss, and the last 3 on an 8 or higher. Advanced subs gets a hit. Okay, so that's advanced subs complete. None of the other techs get advanced at all. Not the worst outcome, I suppose. Okay, on to the purchases. We will change purchases just a little bit with our tech. We have 42. We're going to be spending it all. Strategic bomber, AAA, 3 infantry, 2 airborne, 2 militia, and 1 advanced sub for the total. On to the combat moves. We'll be raiding in place with the battle cruiser by Sydney and with the 2 subs by Cape Town. And let's try this again. We're gonna be attacking Aquitaine with 1 medium armor and 1 mechanized infantry, and just hope for the best. The rest of the 91st, which will be 3 medium armor and a mechanized infantry, are attacking Picardy, where hopefully they will be joined by some units blitzing through Belgium. From the Netherlands, we have 2 medium tanks, a mech infantry attacking into Belgium, and then from Western Germany, we have 4 infantry, 2 artillery attacking into Belgium, and the entire 18th Air, 1 medium bomber, 1 tactical bomber, and 3 fighters are attacking into Belgium. All of the units from the Netherlands and 1 tactical bomber will be attempting to blitz into Picardy if they can. And that should be all of the combat movements. I didn't set aside the die for the combats. Oh well. We'll have to go to the battle board. So let's go ahead and start with the sub rating before I forget it. Over here we've got 2 subs rating, each one rolling at a net of +2. We have +2 for subs, +1 for radar, and they have +1 in defense for LRA. 1 sub does 2 damage, and the other one 2 damage. Okay, so that would be the maximum of 4 damage applied there. There we are. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then the same thing over here. No damage. Alright, let's move over to the battle in Belgium. We're gonna move this over to the battle board. I don't have the die set aside already. This will be the quickest and cleanest way to do it. That's just 5 infantry. Okay, and attacking we have, I believe, no terrain penalties. Yeah. 2 first strike artillery, 2 boosted infantry, 2 normal infantry, 2 medium tanks, 1 mechanized infantry, 1 tactical bomber, 1 medium bomber, 3 fighters, That's it. Yeah. Alright. So let's go ahead and roll this out. For round 1, we have 2 first strike artillery rolling at 3. Both misses. The rest of the attack, 2 infantry at 2. Both miss. 3 units at 3. That's 2 boosted infantry and mechanized infantry. 2 hits. 3 fighters at 4. That's 1 more hit. 2 medium tanks at 6. 1 more hit. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then aircraft. I don't care about target select, but there's the last hit. Yeah, all of them in round 1. Okay, and then in defense we have 5 infantry rolling at 4. 1 hit, 2 hits. Okay. We will be just killing 2 infantry. Ugh. I'm gonna kill an infantry and an artillery. Okay. And we are able to blitz out of Belgium. Okay. Good enough. The tactical bomber gets to continue. The rest have to fly home. Okay, on to Picardy. We have, in defense, 4 militia and an infantry. On attack, we have 5 medium tanks, a tactical bomber, I believe 3 mechanized infantry. 1, 2, just 2. 5, 2, 7 for the. Yeah, that's all. That's everything. Yeesh. For militia and infantry. Yeah. Alright, so let's go ahead and start. We'll be rolling for the mechanized infantry. No first strikes anywhere. Mechanized infantry at 3. 1 hit. 5 medium tanks at 6. 2 hits. And tactical bomber. Miss. 3 hits. Go on 3 militia. In defense. No hits. 2 that were mighty close though. And 1 infantry. Miss. Fantastic. Okay, go on to round 2. Mechanized infantry. Misses. Tanks. There's a hit. There's a hit. That's all we need. There's a hit too. Yeah, that's all we need. But tactical bomber hits too. And of course, the tactical bomber is going to target select the infantry. Both misses in defense. Okay, that could have been painful, but it was not. Okay. Picardy falls as well. No losses. Um, and lastly, we have Aquitaine, which shouldn't be an issue, but it shouldn't have been last time either. We have, I think we have a river penalty actually. Nope, not from Normandy. We have a medium tank at 6 and a mech infantry at 3, defending militia at 2. Round 1. Medium tank hits. Okay, it's over. France has surrendered. Huzzah. Alright, so let's go on. I'm going to land the aircraft first and then move on to creating Vichy and Free France. All the aircraft are landing in Western Germany. 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. So they all have the range. Okay. That's all the combat movements. Yeah. Okay. On to French creation. Start with creating the Vichy. Oh no, that's not what I wanted. I've made a mess. Should have locked it. And the artillery's missing. There it is. Okay. Alright, there we go. And then the Free French get units in England. Oop. And then let's go through the rest of the Vichy creation. Okay. Start with the French Navy. We'll start west to east. 1 to 7 gets scuttled. Oh no, these are import, or those are import. Okay, so we don't have any import, so we'll go on to the next one. 1 to 3 is allied. 4 to 7 scuttled. 8 to 10 Vichy. 11 to 12 Axis. So we will start with the French destroyer. Nothing further. Yeah. Wrong die. French destroyer. 9 Vichy. Okay. We've got absolute mess here. This is gone now. Okay, we'll do the 2 naval transports next. The first one, 4, that's scuttled. The second one, 8, that goes Vichy 2. Yeah. Okay. We have Vichy naval transport, and the other one is scuttled. Alright, Next is the light cruiser. 1, that stays French. Next we'll do torpedo boat destroyer. 8, that goes Vichy. Next is a battleship. 11, that goes German. And then another battleship. 3, that's Free French. Yeah. Yeah, very nice. Okay. We have 1 French unit left at sea. We have a submarine over here. 11, that goes Japanese. Fantastic. Could not have really asked for a better group of ship rolls there. Okay. Next is going to be the land. Build queue is next. Believe we only have a heavy cruiser. Nope, and a battleship. Roll for the battleship first. 6 is scuttled, and then the heavy cruiser. 7 also scuttled. The French bank of 12 goes to Germany. Unsaved. Now we got 12. Okay. French territories now. We'll roll for Western Sub-Saharan Africa. 1 to 6 is Free French. That's a 9, that goes Vichy. I have already used those roundels. Believe that's correct. Yeah. Okay, eastern side. 6, that goes Free French. Okay, we'll do the Indian Ocean next. 11, that goes Vichy. Next, we'll do the Pacific. 12, that goes Japanese. Very nice. Oh wait, Japan. I don't. Does that still go to the Japanese even though they're at war? I don't know. I think so. I don't think there's a restriction there. Yeah. Doesn't say, so must be. Okay. Next we'll roll for Syria. 12, that's Vichy. Tunisia. 10, that's Vichy. Algeria. 2, that's Free French. and Morocco. 8, that's Fiji. All in all, not so bad. Alright, done with that then. On to the non-combat movement phase then. First off, the entire 91st and the units in Aquitaine are going to non-combat into Paris. The AAA in the Netherlands is going to non-combat into Western Germany. The 2 infantry in Eastern Germany are going to walk into Western Germany. The air transport from Western Germany is going to fly to Bavaria. And then we have some naval movements. 1 torpedo boat destroyer from A1 is coming out from Western Germany is coming out into A1. Battleship is going to go in port. The ex-French battleship. The 2 naval transports are coming out of Western Germany and moving over into A12 and going in port in Eastern Germany. One of them is going to be 1, 2, moving up into A14, picking up the infantry and artillery from Helsinki before returning to A12. The naval transport's going in port in Eastern Germany with his buddy, and the 2 land units are disembarking into West Poland. Okay. Also, the coastal defense ship from the eastern side of Western Germany is coming out, moving over, and going back in port on the other side of the Kaiser Canal. Okay. I do believe that should cover all of the non-combat movements. Let's consider there's no... Oh, that battleship could be a problem. 1, 2, 3. These ships are going to go in port too. Alright. We should be ready now to move on to our placement phase. We'll start with the recruit roles. National Spain, recruits on a 1 or less. Ayo, 1, that's a hit. We will be building... We'll be building 2 militia. Where am I? Yeah, there we are. And then we'll be rolling for the recruit in Vichy, France as well, rolling on a 2 or less. That's a miss. Oh well. Okay, so we collect our income. We've got 41 base with Germany. I think we're gonna. I'm gonna give it a few moments of thought. I don't know whether I'm gonna collect with Vichy or with Germany. I'll send a message in housekeeping to address that, and we will leave it alone for now. So Germany is collecting 41, so that's 53. I believe they only get a wartime bonus for Sweden right now. Oh, no, we get to align a country because Paris has fallen. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and add 3 to that for Romania. That's going to give the sphere of influence increase to the Soviets. This is, I don't know where it is. I don't see it. I'm missing it. Ah, there it is. 1d12. Okay. That's an 8, bringing them up to 40. Okay. Um, yeah, okay. So this is after we've collected our base income, and now we have 6 in wartime bonuses, bringing us up to 62. Yeah. And the 2 airborne and the strategic bomber are going to be built in Bavaria. AAA and all the infantry built in Western Germany. Advanced U-boat in A11. Yeah, A11. Oh, I have advanced subs. That's I did the max damage anyway. Should have done 1 more damage. No, I don't have Wolfpack here. Okay, never mind. That's all correct. Okay. And then the militia, 1 will be built in Normandy. Like that's gonna hold. The other in Scotland. Good enough. Okay. Alright. I think with that, everything should be in place to pass things along for the next Soviet turn. Alright, so we'll leave things there and say best of luck on your next rolls. I'll clean things up and then pass the board along.